So I've just got my SIBO test results back. I'm going to show you the truth behind whether GojiMan's treatment works or not. Roll the titles.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another case study for you. So I'm sure the guy at the beginning of the video, Mr. Hench Herbivore, needs no introduction to you all. So back in 2019, Hench developed some gut issues in SIBO, and after testing positive, he followed a plan that I put together for him. In today's video, Hench documents the events, the testing, the recovery, and also some recent developments where Hench is now able to consume gluten after previously having severe reactions to it. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. I will leave Hench's channel in the description below. After the video, head over to his channel and smash the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Much love.
So towards the end of last year, I was deep into a bulking cycle when I started to have some serious problems. The main one being severe debilitating stomach cramps, which I had to constantly take meds for, and acid reflux, which had not affected me in the 7 years at that point since I'd stopped eating animal products. I had no idea what brought it on. It was certainly exacerbated by the fact that I was cramming in 6,000 calories, mostly from whole foods at the time. I reached out to GojiMan and he kindly sent me over SIBO and organic acids test kits to try and ascertain what the problem was. Both were really simple to do. The SIBO test required me to take a baseline breath sample, drink a lactulose solution, and then retest every 20 minutes for a total of 10 tests. The organic acids test is a simple urine sample. They came back positive for SIBO and showed that I had elevated oxalate levels. Don't take my word for it though. Here's the actual test. So you'll see my name at the top left there, Paul Curtin. You'll see the date of the report, 30th of November 2018. I've had to block out all the lab's details in case of sad little people with pathetic lives, but trolling the lab. So the test is checking for hydrogen and methane in the breath. You'll see at the start both are low, then there's a little peak after 20 minutes, goes back down at 100 minutes, and certainly by 120 minutes, both have really gone up. By the end of the test, the two combined come out at 63 parts per million, which is indicative of SIBO. Methane is at 8, while hydrogen is at 55, so this particular type of SIBO is known as hydrogen dominant. I'd been soldiering on for 5 months, really suffering, then one day it just became too much. I decided to switch to a cutting cycle, that's a fat loss diet for non-gym goers, in the hopes that it would alleviate some of the symptoms. This happened concurrently with me starting the treatment that GojiMan had prescribed. I was to take the natural antimicrobials allicin, which comes from garlic, berberine from berries, and later on I added in grapeseed extract. I was very happy to discover that I didn't need to change my diet at all. I immediately felt some relief from the cramping, although of course I don't know whether that was the fact that I'd cut down the volume of food, the treatment, or a bit of both. Over the course of the next 2 weeks, the acid reflux became less and less until it completely disappeared. A few weeks into the treatment, I also added in the supplement glutamine, which is a simple amino acid, and quercetin, which is an extract from onions. These help repair the intestinal wall should there be any permeability, or what some people refer to as leaky gut syndrome. While I was waiting for my test results, I accidentally ingested some gluten in the form of panko breadcrumbs, which was on some tofu that I bought at Yo Sushi. For the longest time, gluten had been a huge problem for me, causing that severe cramping which I talked about earlier. To my surprise, I had 0 symptoms. I've been testing by doubling and then quadrupling the amount of that particular tofu I ate, and again, no issues. I'm not saying it's conclusive because I've not had the courage to test it on other glutinous products yet. Part of me worries that maybe there's something about this particular product which makes it okay for me, and I'm not keen to feel that amount of pain again anytime soon. But in all probability, it looks like the treatment has actually cured my gluten issue, as GojiMan said it could do. But anyway, the moment of truth. Did GojiMan cure my SIBO? Okay, so on the left here, you'll see my name, Paul Curtin, along with young Mr. GojiMan's name. On the right, you'll see that the report date is the 6th of August, 2019. And look at these results all the way through hydrogen and methane below 10 parts per million. At the bottom left here, you'll see it says SIBO negative. These results do not suggest small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Hi guys, it's vegan personal trainer and nutritionist Paul from Hench Herbivore. If you've followed my channel for any length of time, you'll know for the longest time I had a serious gluten problem. If I even had a fraction of a gluten particle get into my mouth somehow, cross-contamination from eating out or whatever, I would be in serious pain for like 5 days. You know, terrible. Well, you don't want to hear about the diarrhea symptoms and stuff like that, but mad cramp and absolute agony. I may have cured it. So last year, I got diagnosed with SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. I treated that, and the guy who I worked with, GojiMan, he said when I cure the SIBO, it may cure the gluten thing. I didn't really think that would be a thing. I thought that this is going to be my life, like I can't have gluten like ever again. I've accidentally eaten a few pieces here and there over the last 3 months since I cured the SIBO, but I'm still scared. So today, I'm going to brave it, and I'm going to try some glutinous foods at each meal. Let's see if I'm cured. Wish me luck, guys. Want to bother. If something does happen and I'm in agony, I will add a little bit onto the end of the vlog. So if there's another bit that now comes up, you'll know that I was, it got me in the end and I was in agony. But with any luck, this will be the end of the vlog. Click this.